If you're one of those people like me that have like a goal, you want to do so many things in life. In 5 years, for example, you want to have a car, you want to have a house, you want to have a degree, or you want to be famous, or you want to do whatever in life that you feel like is your dream, like photography, or you want to be a YouTuber, you want to be a real estate agent, you want to be anything in life. If you have a dream and you want to accomplish it in 5 years, why don't you start? That's the question. Why aren't you doing or studying or reading or learning the skills? Why don't you buy a cheap camera, or why don't you just create your videos even if you don't know anything? Like me, like what I'm doing now. I'm creating a video. Like I'm literally filming a video in a parking lot where anybody can see me and they can be like, "Oh, that's so embarrassing" or whatever. And I understand it, but I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you and me. Now I'm not trying to help anybody negative. But the point of this video is that we all had goals when we were kids. We all have like dreams and passions, and we have so many things that we want to do in life, and we wanted to do in life, but for certain reason we stop. It can be trauma. It can be like depression. It can be a heartbreak. It can be anything that you wanted to start a long time ago, and something happened that it just broke you and you stopped dreaming. Like you stopped dreaming for a reason, or you lost passion, you lost motivation, you lost so many things that ends up concluding that you don't want to do those things anymore, that nobody's worth it anymore because this happened to me, or she didn't love me, so I'm not gonna love myself, or she cheated on me because, and so I'm gonna cheat myself, and I'm not gonna do the things I want to do because um, it's not what I want anymore. But let me tell you something. I want you to ask yourself, even if you don't have a goal in your life, even if you don't want to do like anything, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Like where do you see yourself doing? What do you see yourself doing or working on, or maybe working out, or maybe in another job, having a promotion, or doing so many things? If you want to have all those things, why don't you start? Like, what's stopping you right now? Okay, it's motivation. I know, I understand it. It's laziness, because we live in a lazy generation. We live in such crazy world right now, and that's like holding us back because we've been through so many things, and also nothing help us. We feel like nothing and nobody's gonna help us. I get it. You know what I mean? I felt like that. I felt so bad before. But what happened to those dreams? What happened to your 8 years old? What happened to your younger self? What happened to those dreams? Remember that you only have one life. So why don't you live life how you always wanted? Eating healthy, drinking more water instead of drinking so many Diet Coke like me. Why don't we do those things? Cuz we love them. Why don't I just like buy me a camera and start taking pictures to my friends, to a family member, and then I'm going to find somebody that's going to be interested and they're going to pay me for that. Or why don't I post a video on TikTok and I keep going and keep going, and then a brand is going to offer me a deal and I'm going to make money of it. Or why don't I just start? Because the thing is that you don't have a big mindset. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying you don't have, like, you have right now. You have your goals, but you don't have you don't see the bigger picture. Like all the things that are gonna affect you. If you're broke, and in 5 years you're broke, your girlfriend or your boyfriend are gonna find somebody else that's gonna have more money, and they're gonna want that person because they have more money. They're rich, and they want stability. It's not that they don't love you, but they want stability. Or what about if um you're with a toxic relationship, or in 5 years, what are you gonna be at? Like, what are you guys gonna be at? Are you guys gonna break up? Are you guys gonna have a child, and that child's gonna have more traumas? What are you thinking about? You have a job, and that job doesn't satisfy you. Why are you working there? Like, why are you working there? Okay, you have a goal, and that job is getting you some money, but why don't you try to find another place whenever you get the chance? or whenever you have the opportunity, like in a year, why don't you go to another job where you feel like you can grow and get more money? Life is so short, and we always think that we're gonna look this young. You know what I mean? We think that we're gonna look so young and handsome or pretty or whatever. I don't think so. You're gonna get older. You're gonna have like marks and smile, whatever, and you're gonna look so old. I'm not saying that looking older is gonna stop you, but this energy that we have in this generation, younger generation, it's gonna leave us. Like that spark is gonna leave because we're not doing the things that we want to do. So we're gonna like be like, okay, I'm gonna do this tomorrow, and then we don't do it. And then we promise ourselves that in 5 years we're gonna do something, and we don't do it. So our body is gonna be like, okay, you're making fake goals. Why am I gonna keep giving you energy? Why am I gonna keep give you like believe in you? Like your own body, your own mind is not gonna believe in you. It's your lies. It's gonna be a cycle, and it's gonna be so sad and miserable. So why don't you start and just start? Like it can be like this week I'm gonna start reading a book, or next week I'm gonna start reading the book and going to the gym, and that's how you do. Like starting slowly but surely, and then one day you're gonna have so many routines. You're gonna have to do so many things that you're gonna have time for thinking about stupid things. You're gonna be smart enough, and you're gonna be rich because smart people make money. They attract money. So a stupid person, yeah, they can make money, but in what sense? And it never lasts. You know what I mean? If you're smart enough, you're gonna have a future promised. So why don't you just start? You know what I mean?